Hello guys, good morning. Let's do the market update. And as you can see, overnight, all we have done is go into the top of the squeeze in the 4 hour. This is a new pattern that I'm kind of looking into since last night to see the confluence of this pattern with actually the 4 hour global resistance. And the intention from doing this is to see if the RSI can break out before the price. And I think it's going to be the opposite. The price is already against that resistance. If you focus on the top of my chart, and the actual resistance of the RSI is at 97.6. So therefore, if you see breakout on the price in here, it could still turn into a fake out. We have one of those around the area maybe a couple of days ago. I don't remember at what price it was, but all I can say is that sometimes when you get this setup, that price can break out before RSI does, it can turn into a fake out. So I have a little bit of doubts of whether that's going to be the effective one. Let's go into the daily one. Just a word of warning. I'm not saying it's going to 100% fake you out. There's no certainties in trading, but it's always worth noting the things that tend to fail and be aware of them instead of just ignoring them and closing your eyes and hoping for the best. On the daily, we can see that we are expanding in here as opposed to the 4 hour that is contracting, and that is showing us that at the moment we are kind of expanding to the upside on the daily. Very small and very difficult to spot this movement, because you can see that there are higher highs and higher lows so far on the daily, but this is not necessarily telling you, oh, we are in an uptrend or anything like that. It's just hinting some direction on the momentum. And on the daily candles, you can see that the candles are expanding into the green. And last night we closed the red somewhere slightly below the point of control. This means that this time the red couldn't close below the previous close on the green that was on the top end. And basically, today we have one job to do if we want to break out. We have the job of closing at the top end, ideally beyond the breakout area, beyond the 98.3. Why is that? Because if we close around there, we are just repeating the same story at the 97.8 that we did on Wednesday, which can also get sold all the way to the bottom. And to achieve that, we need to get beyond 98.3 and start hitting where the shorts start getting pain, which is from 99 into 100K. That is where we're going to see the liquidity that causes pain. We got a bunch of news, though, that are definitely going to influence either direction, right? So we have Zelensky to meet the US vice president as Trump pushes for Ukraine peace talks. We'll see if they're actually going to meet with Russia as well, if those discussions are going to progress. And we also have some news in regards to Donald Trump, the tariffs being postponed. So all of these things potentially could give us some hope that the 93.5 target of liquidations could not be reached before we reach the 100K. I think that is the key. We can see that some liquidations are starting to also increase on the short end, on the top of the chart at 99.1. That's why I'm talking about let's close today beyond 98.3. That is the resistance of that expanding pattern on the daily. And why? Because we need to get into where the petrol is, right? We are with the lighter switch on. We need to get to the petrol to get the explosion, the squeeze, the short squeeze, actually. And that we achieve it getting into 99, somewhere closer to there. I mean, the closer we get to 99, it's going to get more tempting for the market maker to say, okay, let's bite the apple. right? And that starts from 99, and hopefully we can get into the 100 and 101. And that is where I will consider to reduce my position, expecting a decent pullback, assuming that we get there, obviously, because those are big liquidations of shorts, or the first initial time that we get shorts liquidated after a period of liquidating mostly longs. Let's see how the order book is looking. And I remember I was seeing that there's been a little bit of slowdown when it comes to the bidding. The bidding are orders to buy. Remember that. So if we were here at 95.4 yesterday, there was decent bidding at 0.1 that has been indicated in the previous range. That is kind of the bell that tells you, okay, people are wanting now to scalp to the upside. They want to really buy this dip, enter in a position, and they have pushed the price to 97, slightly higher, and now we are in an equilibrium. If the asking starts to come in, they could mark that as a local high. If the longs continue buying the dip, it could continue higher. Let's see how those news are going to influence the price. At the moment, as I said, the technicals, both on daily and on the 4-hour, are within a squeeze. Okay, so all we need to do is now monitor from which end are we going to exit. Watch out with that 4-hour. I'm not gonna trade the breakout of the price as usual, you know that. But if you want to trade it and you want to take the additional risk, that's on you. I'm already in a long anyways. If you like these updates, hit the like, write down a comment down below. That does help the channel to grow, and it also helps my motivation to continue doing and never miss one of these videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.